What is going on, everybody? It's Nathan Payne, Real Estate Nate, as they call me. No one really calls me that yet, but eventually they will. I just came up with that name a little bit ago. But hey, guys, I'm gonna make a quick training for you guys on how to get deals with little to no marketing spend. And you're probably wondering why I'm all dressed up like this. I usually don't dress up this nice for work, but I'm going to see Jordan Peterson tonight, and I think he's a smart guy. I think he's pretty cool. He's got some cool stuff to say. So I dressed up because I'm going there right after work. But guys, I wanted to show you guys how most fix and flippers find their deals. Now, I had an awesome podcast with John Maxim. If you guys didn't check out the live that we had yesterday, we're coming out with the podcast on my YouTube channel next week. Man, I don't know why that's so blurry. Hold on. What's going on here? Anyway, big deal. Who cares? So anyway, I had an awesome podcast with John Maxim, super cool guy yesterday. And what he told me is he said he did 96 deals last month. Not last month. I'm sorry. Last year. And I asked him, I'm like, man, how are you finding most of your deals? I mean, I'm a wholesaler and I dedicate my marketing spend, my dollars, all my time to finding deals. How the heck are you doing it? And you're just a fix and flip guy. I'm not just a fix and flip guy, but what I'm trying to say is that's his focus, right? And he got 96 deals, and he said he wholesaled about 40. Now, John's been in the business for a while, but through developing a relationship with other people, he gets deals. But he also uses other I wouldn't say unorthodox, but different ways than what we've been taught to wholesale and to find deals as wholesalers. So I asked him, I said, what do you do to get deals, man? Like you've been doing this for a while, and how are you finding good deals that have enough spread for you to flip them? And what he told me is he's like, man, I spend an hour, or he says he tries to spend an hour a day looking for deals. And I was like, well, what do you mean by looking for deals? And he's like, I look on, he told me eBay. He found a deal on eBay. He has an army of agents that he's networked with, that he gets deals from, that he talks to wholesalers. He's cool with wholesalers. He gets deals from wholesalers. He looks on websites. He makes offers on the MLS. He gets a lot of deals from the MLS. So what I've been taught, and most of us have been taught as wholesalers, is to pull a list, blast it any way we can with marketing dollars, like text, cold call, pay-per-click, like all these paid forms. But I'll admit, like I don't do a lot of finding where it's not like paid, right? But since I have been, the last year been doing more of like finding and doing things like building relationships and networking, my business has gone up and we've got more deals. And maybe you guys that are tuning in, if anyone is tuning in or wants to watch this later, I want to show you guys how I'm going to start, implementing something in my business daily. I'm going to do an hour of finding because I have acquisition guys. I got Dispo junior leads managers. They're going through the leads that we pay for, but I'm going to actually implement an hour of finding where we can, where I can find deals, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. And I'll even do it with you live if you guys want, like if you want to watch me do it. So right now we're going to find out how we can get deals from making offers on wholesalers deals. Cause guys, as wholesalers, we're like, hey, and seller, I pay for, I buy homes for cash. I close super quick, and we present ourselves as the buyer. And, sometimes we do buy if the deal makes sense, but most of the time we try to wholesale it. Why aren't we presenting ourselves as the buyer to other wholesalers? Or why don't we present ourselves as the buyer to agents? A lot of people, a lot of wholesalers I talk to, they're like, oh, I don't want to talk to an agent. They might find out I'm trying to wholesale it. Don't be a wholesaler. You're a buyer. If a deal is good enough, buy it. So I'm not going to do an hour today. This is just kind of like an intro, but I will, every week do like hop on, do an hour. If this is helpful for you guys to show you how you do it. So I'm going to show you how we do this in our business. And I hope it helps. Let's freaking dive into it. So let me share my screen. Hope you guys can see it. So right here, guys, let's see. I got to get on the right page. Okay. So I have created a separate email for wholesalers deals. I get on Facebook. I'll show you guys. Super easy. You go on Facebook and you go to a group that you want to get deals, where you want deals from. So let's say example in Utah. I want to flip homes in Utah. So I do Utah real estate investors. That's my group. So I go here and I want to start getting emails from wholesalers so I can get, I can look at deals. So first step, you go here, you go to the search bar and just type in cash buyers. There's a bunch of wholesalers that have gone on here and like, hey, I want to build my cash buyers list. So let's kind of look. Who's my cash buyer in this area? Okay, great. So I'll go here. These are all people, and a lot of wholesalers implement what I'm teaching right now, guys. But I know a lot of these guys are wholesalers on here. But I'm going to go in here and I'm going to drop my email. Deals at Offer on Homes. That's a specific email I use so I can get a bunch of wholesalers to send me their deals. Now, I'm going to look at these wholesalers deals either as if I'm going to buy from wholesale. I can do both. If I find a great deal, I can take it down or I can wholesale. It doesn't matter. I'm a buyer and I can wholesale their deals. And if the wholesaler's like, are you going to wholesale my deal? Be like, no, I'm going to buy it. Because that's your intent, is to buy it. And if it doesn't work out, then just assign it. And either way, you gave them the price that you agreed on, just like you do with sellers. So I got somebody on Facebook said, I love this. That's cool. I'm showing you on the screen. Thank you. I appreciate that. So once you put your email in here, you're going to do this for a lot of different posts that, for people. Dalton's actually, what's up, Dalton? He's actually in our group. What's going on, man? So what you do then is all these wholesalers that you get on their buyers list, they're going to send you deals. And I got deals for days. But what I don't do, guys, is I don't always look at these, right? Because I'm busy doing something else that I think is important. But there's deals in here that I know I can either buy and flip myself, or I can assign them to someone else. So let's take a look at one of them right now. But actually, before we do that, I want to show you, if you don't have a designated email for wholesalers deals, like this is my personal work email. I got let's see it, Salt City home buyers. This is a wholesaler sending me a deal. You can actually filter these in your Gmail to go into a filter. So right here, I have wholesalers deals. So all you got to do, super easy, is you got to filter messages like these, and you got to go create filter. Skip the inbox because you don't want to hit in your inbox. You don't want to see that. You're going to go to wholesalers deals, and that's going to filter any email from this dude into my wholesalers deals. So I'm just showing you, you can create a whole new Gmail for Nate's flipping deals or whatever you want to call it, and they can all go in here, or you can go and just create a filter in your own email. I hope that's making sense for you guys. So now what do I do? My job, just like a fix and flipper that wants to flip a house, our job as wholesalers is to find a freaking deal, to look and analyze. That's why I think the most important step in being a wholesaler is you need to master comping deals. You need to know what a freaking deal is, or you're just going to be sending out garbage. So that's why I made investorthrive.com. I got deal analysis and joint venture. It's literally free. I'm giving you a free courses on how to master comping deals and how to JV deal. My goal is to give you guys as much information as possible so you can make money. And if you eventually want to work with me one-on-one or with my team in like a mastermind or coaching that we provide, great, do that. But if you don't, here's some free information. I'm trying to give it to you all in the group. But yeah, if you're not good at analyzing deals, go to dealanalysis.com. Deal analysis course on Investor Thrive. I show you guys how to do it. So let's look at this deal. I like Salt Lake City. This one is in Hurricane. You can call it maybe Hurricane, Utah. Is this a good deal? I don't know. Let's find out. So let's comp it really quick. So let's see how much the information they gave us. This came out 2 hours ago. Single family home. They're asking 360. It says this is a great opportunity to fix and flip this home that's already in great condition. So it's already in great condition. Nearly rent ready. Literally 0 single family homes currently listed under 400,000 Hurricane. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Walkthrough scheduled for Tuesday, March 22nd. Vacant. No lease back. Yes. Okay, that doesn't really make sense. Walkthrough schedule. Vacant, question mark? No. Okay, there you go. Vacant? No. Lease back? Yes. Oh, great. You got to do the lease back. Those aren't the best because you got to leave the person in there until April 6th. So they want me to buy this thing and then do a lease back until April 6th, closing March 30th. So that's kind of dumb in my opinion. Like why do I got to leave them in there for 6 days? Why can't I just close once they get out? That's maybe they'll have some pushback on that. So this house, according to the pictures they have, it's not terrible. Doesn't look too bad. So let's do really quick. Let's see what my comps are, because they're asking for 360, and if the numbers don't break down, it's not going to be a deal. But I'm going to make an offer on the property anyway, and I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do it. I can either call them and chat, which I'm kind of crunched for time, pressed for time right now, but I would call him, the wholesaler, and just chat, talk to him about the property. But let's run a quick comp. So Utah's a non-disclosure state, so it's kind of hard to run comps if you don't have the MLS. I do have the MLS, but for this purpose, for you guys, most of you guys that don't, I'm just gonna run the comps off of Zillow and PropStream to kind of show you how to do it if you don't have the MLS access. So the house right here, Zestimate is 393. They're asking for 360. I don't freaking, just off of looking at this, that's not a deal. There's no spread there because you got to throw this in your calculator. And let's say it's worth just what Zillow says. I don't always take that as that's what it's worth, but let's just say for this example it is. So I'll put this in my calculator, and let me make this a little bigger for you guys. Okay, cool. So let's say the house's ARV is 393, and I buy it for 360. I got to get hard money on it, 12%, 2 points, and I got to put 15% down, and maybe I can list it for 1%, but I'm gonna have to pay 2.5% commission for a buyer's agent. And the whole time, let's say the whole time's 3 months, I barely got a hold on this thing. Let's say the repairs, I don't think you're getting out of much right now with how much repair costs are for less than 15. The house does not look that bad. Let's see. Let's go back to that email. Where is it? The house doesn't look that bad, but maybe it's going to need a new paint job. It's going to need new carpet. Counters, tops are kind of whack. The carpet's kind of nasty. I mean, it's not terrible, but I mean, to carpet and paint a house like this, it's probably going to cost you like $10K. If you want to really run the numbers, you can, but I'm just estimating. So guys, if I bought this thing for 360, like the wholesaler is putting out, and I can only sell it for 393, I'm in trouble. I'm losing $14,397. That's not a deal, right? But let's run the comps a little bit deeper. So this is right here. So I take the address. And the reason why I do that is because this will just kind of zoom in, or should zoom in on the property on Zillow. Okay. And it should show you like with a little white line or something where the property is. My computer could be just running slow. Let me do it again, because I want to know where this is actually located. So it's on 975 North. Okay, it's right here. So 393. According to Zillow, the house next door to it, the estimate is 384. almost a similar square footage. This one right here is double, so that's why it's estimated to be more. Let's see what's for sale right now around here. I like to see what's selling in the area. Okay, so this is a little farther out, might not be a comp. It's way bigger, not really a comp. This is land for 350. Okay. And let's see what's sold around here in the last 6 months. And again, it's not the easiest thing to comp stuff without the MLS access, but you can at least see like maybe what stuff was listed for and assume, you know, went for around that price. Okay, so this is a 2-1. That looks like a trailer. That's probably not a comp either. You can read it in here. This property is currently blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is a manufactured home. You can see what it listed for though. 129. Okay, look, dude, they put it at 179, and then it looks like they dropped the price because nobody wanted that piece. All right, let's check out this one. So this is similar square footage. 354 is the Zestimate. Let's see what they listed it for. Listed it for 317. Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea. It did sell, you know, pretty quick after, so maybe it you know, sold for around that price. Again, because you don't have MLS access, you can't see, but you can speculate a little bit. This house looks like similar square footage, but according to the pictures, it looks like it needed some work done too. Looked lived in. Let's look. If this is a mobile, okay, it's a single family. Let's take a look at some of these pictures. Looks kind of dope. You got some land out there. How much? 0.3 acres. Interesting. Hard to say if that's a comp. Let's go to PropStream and see what they got for us. I use REI Automator, literally the same thing. PropStream is just white labeled. Shout out Sean Terry. He gives you REI Automator. I'm in his mastermind, so I use it. So now we're checking this deal on PropStream to see. I mean, I think they're asking too much according to the numbers. I think I would need to be like 320 just from looking at it, but that's not going to stop me from making an offer. Just because they're asking too much doesn't mean, you know, I can't call them or just be like, hey man, level with me. Why are you asking so much? Am I missing something? They haven't even put comps in here, and most wholesalers put comps. Maybe there aren't very good comps for like what they're asking. So nice, bro. Great explanation. Can I get that spreadsheet? Oh, I got somebody in the live asking for the spreadsheet. Of course you can get the spreadsheet, brother. Of course, I'm gonna hook it up. You know where you can get it? You can get it at investorthrive.com, deal analysis course for free. It's free, brother. I'm gonna give it to you. Just log in, go to the portal, and you get the spreadsheet. So there you go. Take off for sale button. Take off for sale button. Okay. Don't know what you mean, Scotty. Yeah, you can get the free thing too. Anyway, guys, so let's go back here, and now we're in REI Automator. Let's put this address in here. Let's see if we can find it. Hurricane, Utah. Okay. So according to this, 386 is the estimated value, but you know, we're not going to just leave it to that. We're going to go to comparables, and we're going to see what kind of juice PropStream's got for us. Okay. So PropStream says, I usually look at like what's closest. So one is just sold. Let's see, one sold, according to this, sold a couple months ago. 421.6 estimated. This is interesting. That must mean that's the estimated price since it's not on the MLS. We don't have MLS data with PropStream, but 421, I meant that sounds kind of possible. Let's look at some pictures and see how nice it was. Okay, no pictures. Thanks, PropStream. Well, let's look at, maybe we can find it online. Usually, guys, for the purpose of this video, I'm going in depth on stuff like this, but you know, you you don't need to necessarily go this in depth analyzing one deal before you you make an offer on it or call the wholesaler and try to get the spiel. Um, Definitely, like, I wouldn't spend this much time because I already think it's too high, but we're about to find out. The reason I'm going to realtor.com is sometimes realtor.com has the old listing pictures if PropStream doesn't. Or you might see the old listing. Let's see. No. Yeah, usually like Caldwell, whatever the listing agency that listed it usually keeps their pictures up. No, that's going to be the wrong one. Okay. This doesn't have pictures either, which is a little annoying. Maybe down here. Okay. Sorry, guys. I don't have pictures on here, but looks like the listing was removed and then it was sold according to this information. Okay. So let's assume that PropStream is right and it's worth 421. Let's see what other juice we're getting from here. 3 mobile home doesn't count. We're going to go over here to property types and just go single family. I don't want mobile home showing up. Let's see. Is that still showing up? I'm about to lose it. Okay, no, these are all single family now. Okay. So the average price 406. Let's see where that one's at. That's 8. Where is 8? Oh, there it is. Okay. That's pretty close. Okay. So taking the information I got, the house next door apparently is estimated to sold for 421. Zillow says 396, and then PropStream estimated at 386. Maybe the value will go up over time, but let's just assume let's just say 400,000. Let's make it easy. Okay, so we go to the calculator. Where can I make this a deal where I would want to flip it myself, or if I would want to wholesale it? They're trying to sell it to me for 360. I see this and I say, yo, shoot, I would still lose money if I put 15. Let's say I only have to put 10 in it. Now I'm kind of like, it's getting a little scary when you start like saying, oh, well, maybe it doesn't need that much, because there's always something that happens that you run into that's going to cost you more. So where would this make sense for me? Let's check 320. Would I flip this house and make with the possibility to make 34,000? I would. I'd do that. Would I be able to wholesale it to someone for 330 if I got it under contract with these wholesalers that have it? Would I be able to wholesale it to someone for 330 where they would make 23? Possibly. That's probably a better range. I'm sure these wholesalers that have this deal probably have it at 320 or maybe not even that low. But what I'm going to do is using my email. I don't really check this one that much, so I'm going to go to this one. Let's see. Wholesalers deals. I swear it was just in here. Salt City inbox. There it is. Okay. I'm going to there's 2 ways to do it right now. I don't have the time because I'm running a little late, guys. I would just, if I had the time, I would call, and I will with you guys on the next time. I'll call Jeremy McCoon, and I'll say, hey, Jeremy, I'm a buyer. I'm looking at the property. I want to buy a house in that area and flip one, or just keep one as an Airbnb. My wife loves Hurricane. We love Hurricane, Utah. We like going down there. But I'm being honest, 360. I just ran my numbers. It's a little too high, Jeremy. Is there any wiggle room on that? Like, I know you got to walk through and all that stuff. You're not going to shoot yourself in the foot yet, but the house needs at least 15. I'm seeing comps, and it looks like maybe 400 is the ARV. I could be wrong because, I've only looked at data that doesn't, not MLS data, but I'd feel a lot more comfortable, around 320. That's my offer. Would are we good to go? Would you accept 320? If he says yes, we sign an agreement. I either buy it or I double close or I wholesale it by the time I'm supposed to close on it. This deal is interesting again, guys, because you're going to have to do a lease back for 6 days after you close. I mean, I don't know who likes doing lease backs, but that's kind of weird. 6 days. I'd rather, if I were to buy it, I'd say, hey man, let's just close when the tenants are able to get the bump out of there. But guys, this is a great tool that John Maxim and flippers use. Flippers that get deals and flip stuff and make tons of, they make good money too. They're not like us wholesalers that have specifically like texting campaigns and PPC campaigns. That stuff is great. Like, we have systems and processes that help us get bigger deals. But if you guys aren't implementing like this tactic, like the tactic of getting free deals, that's something you should do. And we market, we cold call, we text, we do a little pay per click, we mail, we had a TV commercial going, so we do all that. But if you're not implementing this one tactic that I'm showing you, looking at other wholesalers deals, getting on wholesalers buyers list, getting their emails sent to you, and making offers on their deals like I'm about to do right now, you need to do it. Spend at least an hour a day doing it and you'll get a deal. That's what John Maxim said. I think he said a year or two ago, 80% of the flips that he did came from wholesalers. So why wouldn't us as wholesalers that are looking for motivated sellers, motivated deals, do the same thing? Why not? I mean, flippers are getting deals that way. We can get deals that way to either wholesale to a better buyer that will pay more than what they're agreeing to have us buy it for, or anyway, this is, I don't even know what I'm saying. Just freaking do it. So let's reply. So I say, hey, Jeremy, my name is Nathan, and we have recently been looking to flip some more properties out here. Fix, flip in Hurricane, keep as short-term rentals. Ran the numbers, and 360K is a little tight for us, and doesn't leave a lot of room to make money. Man, I'm just writing out what I would say to him, but I'm just gonna send him this email. Doesn't leave it's a little tight for us and doesn't leave a lot of room for us to make money. I would like to offer 321. Let's just say 320,000 for the place, and I can close on the date you need. Does that work for you? Okay. And I can even just say sorry if I'm not going to apologize for my offer. I'll just say that's what I got. All right, guys. So I'm going to send the email. He's probably going to say, dude, that's lower than I got it for what you're offering me. That's fine. I mean, it's about developing a relationship too, like I would call him and, chat with him. But again, I'm pressed for time. I got to go do something else. So this is exactly, guys, I broke down the process of how to get on buyers lists just using Facebook, creating a separate email, or just using your own and having it filter. Once you go there, analyze the deal, make an offer, or call the wholesaler, and let them know what you found. You could even send them the spreadsheet and be like, hey, this is the number I found. But you need to be able to analyze the deal. So you need a calculator. You need to be able to run comps, so MLS data or Zillow, Realtor.com, PropStream. Guys, if you need any help doing any of this stuff or any questions, let me know. Again, investorthrive.com is there a free resource. My goal is to give you guys as much value as possible for free. because when I was a wholesaler, when I first started, I had no idea where to turn. I was like, I got to go pay someone for speed so I can just figure all this out. What I'm doing for you guys is I'm giving it all to you in my group. You can ask questions. You can also go to guides. You can get free training on here. There's tons of videos on how to wholesale, how to do better stuff. You can also go to files. I got contracts for you, information. We have events going on every week. We have Celebrity Dial, where I can help you if you stink on the phone. I can give you critiques. I can show you how I talk to people. Expert interviews, where we interview someone who's an expert in this industry. Office hours, where you can ask questions and we'll analyze your deals for you. We're here to help. And guys, the reason I'm doing this, I'm a nice guy, but I also know that even if I give you all this information, you're still going to have questions. And I'm willing to work with you one-on-one in a program that I call it the Investor Thrive Hustle or Hive Mastermind, depending on what group, like how experienced you are. There's 2 different masterminds. I'm growing it as we go. Masterminds are huge to getting more deals because you network with people. But I don't even care if you want to do that with me. If you do, great. If not, get as much free information you can from me. Hope this was helpful. I've had quite a few people on here saying, this group has helped them out. We got somebody, Facebook user. Thanks for bringing the value. That's great stuff. I appreciate it, man. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to show you how to JV, get deals for, with low marketing spend, finding deals on eBay, Craigslist, spending, texting, all that stuff. I'll give it all to you guys because I want to help out. And have a freaking great day, guys. I got to go, but hope this was helpful, and keep it real. Peace.